Number 10. Kenichi, the Mightiest Disciple. When it comes to weak main characters who grow strong, one genre we cannot forget is martial arts. Each fight in this genre somehow acts as a way for the main character to improve his fighting style, improvise new fighting techniques, and of course, learn from his flaws. The story focuses on Kenichi Shirahama, a high schooler and a victim of bullying. But things change when he meets the transfer student Miyu Furinji. She soon starts to give him lessons on martial arts and improving his reflexes. Kenichi starts off by joining the karate club, but soon grows strong enough to take down upperclassmen, as well as other fighting club members, such as the Ragnarok group. Even if you don't watch it for the main character, watch it for the fight scenes. It features some genuinely good martial combat, which not only has enough hype to match a shonen anime, but also complements both the fighters and their skills. Number 9. Bungo Stray Dogs is a supernatural mystery anime done right. It is about a young adult named Atsushi Nakajima who meets a detective named Dazai, who recruits him to a detective agency that handles various supernatural incidents. Their rival is the Port Mafia, an underground criminal organization that wants to control the city. Atsushi initially starts off as weak, cowering at everything, and even having a low self-esteem. Thanks to the mentoring of Dazai, he turns to believe in his strength and rely more on his power. This makes him stronger, both physically and mentally. And by the end of the second season, Atsushi is strong enough to take down Port Mafia's strongest member and other supernatural power users. Number 8. Fate Stay Night. Unlimited Blade Works, Heaven's Feel. The original route of the Fate Stay Night visual novel didn't feature a great protagonist, but once Ufotable took matters into their own hands, they surely managed to give the visual novel and the characters the justice they deserve. Here we have Shiru Eniya, who gets dragged into the 5th Holy Grail War where masters summon servants in order to win the Holy Grail. He summons Saber, a female version of King Arthur, and he soon befriends Rin Kusaka, another powerful mage. The two of them teach Shiru on how to improve his power, and soon Shiru would be strong enough to stand toe-to-toe with other powerful servants like Gilgamesh and Archer. With an Arthurian knight and a powerful mage living with him in the same house, it makes you wonder why the boy isn't planning on conquering the world. Number 7. Taboo Tattoo. What better way to show the main character work hard and become strong than establishing a perfect power system? Taboo Tattoo is about a boy named Seiji, who receives a mysterious tattoo after defeating some thugs. This gets him pulled into a war between a special US Army unit and the Kingdom of Selinistan. They all search for power crests, which are weaponized artifacts which can change the tide of the war, and even change the fate of the whole world. Soon, Seiji begins to learn the potential of his own power, and continue to improve it in order to face the challenges. But beware kids, Taboo Tattoo can be dark and brutal at times. It doesn't shy at violence, but at the same time, it doesn't hold back in delivering some great action. Number 6. Parasite. There are plenty of alien invasion stories about giant spaceships appearing in the sky and shooting down rockets. But nothing's more scary than a secret alien invasion within the society itself. Parasite is a perfect portrayal of this scenario. Just as the name implies, it's about parasitic alien creatures that creep into the human body and take possession of the host's brain. We follow a high school student named Shinichi Izumi, who somehow stops a parasite from reaching his brain, but in turn, this creature sticks to his hand and develops its own personality. Now, Shinichi should work with a parasite named Miji on stopping the invasion of other parasites, while also learning how to grow strong to defeat even bigger threats. Number 5. Soul Eater. Soul Eater is the anime version of Harry Potter. It happens in a completely fictional world where a school is run by a Shinigami. This school trains students to fight various monsters and collect their souls. Each of these students get a partner that can transform to a weapon. The anime follows the story of 3 such students and involves the awakening of the god known as Asura. Soul Eater has some interesting backstory weaved to its world and is extremely character-focused as well. Each character develops through the story facing their own personal struggles, as well as the threats of the world. The story focuses on all three characters and how the events around them make them learn about themselves, as well as the truth of the world. Unlike many anime, Soul Eater doesn't show characters suddenly getting overpowered, but tells that success and power comes with hard work. Number 4. Hitman Reborn. No, this isn't an official anime adaptation of the popular game series, but it has elements similar to it. Imagine if a hitman came to your house, planning to give you a rigorous military training. That's what happens to Suna Sawada, the next heir of the Vongola family. At first, he's clumsy, weak, and lazy, but things change when the infant hitman, named Reborn, starts training him. Suna's hard work soon pays off, as he becomes strong, not just in his physique, but also in his character. He becomes stronger, more confident and willing, similar to a true family heir. Even if the comedic training doesn't make you binge watch the show, the storylines and the characters will definitely keep you hooked. Number 3. Hajime no Ippo. Based on one of the best-selling manga of all time, Hajime no Ippo is about an extremely shy high school student named Ippo Mokunoshi who gets bullied all the time. One day, a professional boxer named Mamoru Takamura saved him from the bullies, and while the boy was venting his frustration on a sandbag, Takamura first saw how much of a potential boxer the boy could be. Ippo soon learns about boxing, and similar to Kenichi, learns from each opponent he faces and develops his own skills and martial arts techniques. It is one of the older anime series and has received good reception for the fight scenes and development of the characters. Number 2. Gurren Lagann. How can I forget about the drills that pierce the heavens? If there's one anime that needs to be mentioned in this list, that's Gurren Lagann. And to this day, I can say without doubt there is no other anime character who worked harder than Simon and Kamina. Simon started out as a digger, but with the help of Kamina and others, became strong enough to challenge the anti-spirals themselves. Apart from featuring great character development, the anime is also a masterpiece in the mecha genre. Even if you don't like any of that, it's still worth the watch because the journey of Simon and Kamina, along with their never giving up gang, is something that will both inspire and emotionally resonate with you. Number 1. My Hero Academia. If you want a good shonen that not only has a weak main character working his way to the top, but also has innovative powers, well-developed character arcs, and great fight scenes, then My Hero Academia is without doubt the anime you should watch. It happens in a world where people are born with superpowers. It follows Izuku Midoriya, who, similar to Kenichi, got bullied and was left out since he had no power or quirk. But he meets All Might, the strongest hero of all time. All Might bestows his power to Midoriya. Now, to better control his power, Midoriya should train harder each day. And if he works hard, the result will be a hero even the greatest supervillains will fear.